Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. How you doing? Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Thank you for the care package. I can feel that, by the way, when you do those things. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Our brand new start time, guys, because we're going to do an hour of just chatting before we get into the gaming. It is called Yappy Dog Time. That's what we're in right now. This is the portion of the stream that will get uploaded to the YouTubes and whatevers. Blah, blah, blah. Thinking of it as like a podcast between you and I, chat. All right. Let me greet everybody. Goliath, welcome on in. Get that candy corn out of my chat. Never post that again. Worst candy ever. Nero, congratulations on grabbing my tail before anybody else could. Fuck you, Jero. Nero, welcome on in. Husk the Husky, congratulations on booping my snoot before anybody else could. How you doing, Husk? Goliath, thank you for the 30th stream streak. Major Tom, hello. Orangey the Tatum. Fuck you guys! Orangey the Tatum, hello. I boop you back. Drio, again, thank you for that raid. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing fantastic. And you're a handsome sweetheart. Hi, Pup Caustic, how are you? Moderain, welcome on in. The new time caught me by surprise. Make sure you have your notifications on in Discord. I announced it like a couple days ago. Make sure to have your notifications on, y'all, so you don't miss anything. Leopard Lynx, welcome on in. Nyx Lunar Phoenix, hello. Hello. Amaro Lynx, thanks for the lurk. How is the Kibbles today? I'm doing fantastic, Nyx. How are you? Snoot to smooch? Yeah. Mwah. Toyful, welcome on in. You're so welcome for the mini throws. I didn't ask for them. Don't you wow me. You know you deserve that, F you. Hi, Frostbite. Hi, Lone. Welcome on in. Oh my god, my name's not Nipples. Oh my god, can you guys believe it? Shake Weight partner, Jake Wake Panther. Jake Ware Panther is here, aka the Shake Weight partner. How you doing? My name's not Nipples. How dare boop back? What do you mean? I'm not allowed to boop you back? I just have to take the boops? Hi, Cloud Ripper. My name's not called Puddles either. You heard somewhere that my name is that? Well, then you heard incorrectly. I'm going to start a rumor that your name is Snack Mouse. And we're going to see how you feel about that. Yeah, we're going to see how you feel about that. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing fantastic. We're going to get right into the schedule for the week. There is no stream Friday. I will be on a road trip to a wedding. So we've only got 4 days this week. Uncalled for, not uncalled for. If you can't dish it, don't If you can't take it, don't dish it, is what I meant to say. If you can't take it, don't dish it. Wedding. My sister's getting married. Yes. All right. First up, we do have the schedule for the week. The schedule. Bah. I got to turn off that music because there's music on this video. Weekdays, now at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing Just Chatting sessions. When I raided your backjacking drawer, I looked something like... Today we're doing DVD 2v8 Killer. Gotcha! Oh! Tomorrow we're doing DVD 2v8 Survivor Open Lobbies with you all. Wednesday, we're doing Fortnite Community Day. Thursday, we're doing more DVD 2v8 Survivor Open Lobbies with Papa Bear, Adel, and Ardwolf.
Get it!
And we're also doing the plush giveaway on Thursday. Those are the deets for the schedule this week. Hi, Ayagra, how are you? Had to be there to prevent fires from ruining her day. Oh my gosh. Congrats to your sister. Hope you're doing well, Ayagra. If you have any questions about this week's schedule, let me know. You can always stay up to date with the schedule in the Discord. If there's any changes, I'll let you know there on Twitter, Blue Sky, and the Telegram group. There's all those links if you need to get in there. Again, if you don't want to miss a single stream, all you got to do is ensure that your notifications are turned on. You're a big cutie. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. So like I said, guys, we're going to do a Just Chatting session before every stream. Every normally scheduled stream, I should say, on weekdays. We will be doing an hour of just chatting. I want to get better at like getting my thoughts down and conveying them to you all and having discussions with you all. But we are going to be playing DVD Killer today. That means we will be in queue a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to play words on stream. And I might do some art while we're waiting for queue. So there's that. I need to turn this. How do I set dark mode? I need dark mode. I look washed out right now. Lone, thank you for the 10 stream streak. How was your guys' weekend? Kibbles do art. I know, I do the art. I do. As I was saying, guys, I'm out of town this weekend. I'm going to a family wedding in Missouri on this 12-hour road trip with my partner. My sister is getting married, and I'm happy for her. I don't really know this guy. I've never met him, but I am happy for her. I'm going to be an uncle-in-law because her fiance has kids, so that's interesting. I'll be an uncle for the first time. I am nervous about it because I have to drive for some of the road trip, and I get very anxious behind the wheel. Who else gets anxious behind the wheel? You work the weekend? Oh, I'm so sorry. Congrats, Kibble sis. Thank you. Homemade banana pudding. You should share. Uncle Kibble. Yeah. Hi, Dante. Hi. So much so that I don't have a license. I think I was either almost 30 or in my 30s when I finally got my driver's license. So, yeah, I feel you, Igra. Thank you, Jake. Thank you. I haven't seen my family in a couple years, so that makes me nervous as well. It might be awkward. And my mom is like a chain smoker, so like I'm not looking forward to breathing all that. I've been basically tobacco smoke free for like the last couple years, so I gotta get through it. I gotta get through it. I think it's just not gonna happen. That's fair. And not everybody needs to drive. That's what we got public transportation for. And Uber and all those fun things. You don't have to drive. It's just convenient. It is convenient. But I'm going to do my best to try to make the best of this road trip and my family's wedding. I'm going to do my best to have fun and not stress out. It's going to be easier said than done. Yeah. So that's what's going on this weekend. That's why there's no stream on Friday. Get them lungs ready. Oh, that's a curse statement. This weekend, I did some more gardening, taking care of my garden, walking the dog. I spent most of yesterday cleaning the bottom half of the house, the first floor of the house. It feels so good to have a clean house again. Who's been putting it off? Who of you have been putting it off? Stop putting it off. Well, yeah, I did that. I also saw Final Destination Bloodlines on Saturday. And I thought it was pretty good. It was really fun. It was really fun. We'll talk more about that in a second. Me, but ADHD prevents me from doing it. So what I recommend in that situation is to have a checklist and have alarms set each day to do a little bit of it at a time. Stop throwing things at me! Hi, Arrow. Clean every other week. That's fair. I am not bringing my fursuit to a Missouri wedding. I will get shot somehow. I will absolutely get shot somehow. And believe it or not, I'm not cringe enough to show up to a wedding in fursuit. I'm sorry. That's not who I am. If you are that cringe, more power to you. I am not that cringe. Oh, I'm cringe, just not that cringe. There's a time and a place to be furry. A family wedding is not one of those things. Putting things off to the last minute is fun. It's not good because it stresses you out. Unless you don't get stressed out by that, but I certainly do. I think my fursuit cost like $300 because my partner was doing favors for the fursuit maker and we were friends with them. But that was like 2012. That was so long ago. I'm not going to be a flower girl. Also, guys, I would avoid she, her pronouns for me. That's not who I am. It's either he, him, or they, them, please. Would be so cute. Yeah, but I'm not sure who all's filling in those roles. Probably her fiance's kids. I will accept boy. But yeah, don't call me girl. Love my suit so much, but I never wear it, and it's more of a character I have that I never even use anymore. Aw. You should wear it. You should wear it more. You should absolutely wear it more. We are peer pressuring you to wear your fursuit more. You should wear it on stream. In fact, that's what I think. What about Prince? I am not royalty. Don't imply I'm royalty or rich either, because I am neither of those things. And I don't want you to think I'm well off or I want to be eaten, but I don't want to be eaten because I'm rich. Because, you know, the saying, eat the rich. Yeah. Have you ever worn yours on stream? Years ago. It is difficult to see things, but just get good, scrub. Just get good, Scrub. I played Mario Kart in fursuit. If I can do that, so can you. Eat the ranch? Eat the rich. My bad. Hello, I loved cats. How are you? But my Doritos are just nacho cheese flavor, and they are trash. Guys, it's Cool Ranch Doritos or nothing. Cool Ranch Doritos or nothing. I'm sorry, but Cool Ranch Doritos are way better than nacho cheese. I said what I said. Barbecue bold, ew. Thank you for the 200 biddies. Why? Not eating, he's serving. To use some... Wait, what? I don't understand that second part. But thank you for the 200 biddies, Sylvie. Hello. Not yo cheese. Yes, not yo cheese. I gotta do something about that bot. I'm joining in for like a Pride Guild thing, and they require you to add this bot. And now every so often, it's like putting a blurb in the chat. I gotta find those settings. Blue Doritos only. Exactly. You have never had Cool Ranch Doritos? You should. I loved cats. Thank you for the follow. How you doing, Sylvie? Blazing Buffalo Ranch? I have not had those. It's going well, Legend. How are you? How are you doing? Cool Range Doritos? Wait, free range Doritos are your favorite? I really do love Cool Ranch Doritos. They're so good. Have you ever had a Cool Ranch Doritos Locos taco from Taco Bell? So good. So very good. Cold Doritos. You know, I have heard about people actually putting their chips in the refrigerator. They just like cold feeling things in their mouth, I guess. I don't know. Does it keep them fresher longer? I have no idea. I have heard about people doing that, though. Putting their chips in the fridge. You've never had Doritos, period? Well, if you're going to have any Dorito, have Cool Ranch Doritos. You enjoy cold things in your mouth, too? Yeah. I want to get into Final Destination because I watched that this weekend. Who else saw it? No spoilers, by the way. Don't talk about spoilers. But who else saw it this weekend? It came out. Try all the Doritos. Find your own flavor. Very true. There's so many flavors. Put your Doritos in the freezer? What would that accomplish, though? It was good. Yeah, I liked it too. We should probably put on the trailer. Stop. This autoplay shit bothers me. All right, so I haven't seen it. Was it good? I liked it. We'll talk more about it after this trailer. I gotta make sure the sound's gonna go through. All right, so I want to make sure it's going through. Okay, it is going through. Oh, it must be love.
It's all around.
Oh, oh, oh. Fun fact. You break glass around ice, you're supposed to dump the whole ice container and get new ice. You break glass around the ice, you're supposed to replace the ice. You don't continue serving from that.
Family, you don't get to pick the one you get. Just gotta love the one you got.
The build-up, the best thing about Final Destination is the build-up and the misdirects. So like you're wondering, wait, who's got the glass in their glass? Who's got that glass in their glass? And they're like constantly edging you. And then they do a misdirect and completely flip it on its head. That is my favorite thing about Final Destination is the anticipation, the build-up, and then the fake out and you do a twist. So good. This movie was so good. You should see it, Marcus. How you doing?
I always knew this day would come.
I got it.
I don't think you got it.
I held him off for years.
Charlie, get up here.
He's a
There's
relentless
so
son
many
of a
hazards at a barbecue. So many
bitch.
hazards.
Stop till he finishes the
I'm
job.
doing good. Thank you, Brown.
Death is coming for our family.
I said, oh, oh, oh.
And the editing, where they're going, oh, in the song to a bunch of stuff happening. The editing in this trailer is so good. Oh! That scream. But yeah, anytime they show somebody about to step on something in a film, I cringe. I cringe.
Grandma, what's happening to us?
Years ago, I had a premonition that started it all. I saw what death
This
was
premonition,
about to do.
this scene is so good, by the way. Yeah, that misdirect where they didn't drink the glass, instead somebody stepped on it. That's what I'm talking about. They do all this build up where they're like making you think somebody's going to drink it, but it never happened.
I saved a lot of lives that night.
Everyone needs to get off the dance floor!
Lives that were never meant to be saved. But death doesn't like it when you mess with his plans.
That's not the line, by the way. She says, death doesn't like it when you fuck with his plans. They PG'd up the trailer. I hate when they do that kind of crap. They PG'd up the trailer.
This book, it will show you everything you need to know to keep our family safe.
It all started with Grandma. Death is coming for us because we were never supposed to exist. Watch out!
Did you just see the log
By
truck?
Embracing death, will it pass you by?
The log truck is
Maybe
a
that's not
reference to
actually coming
the
for our family.
second one, actually.
Because that would be crazy.
Good luck.
Yeah, they even do misdirects in the trailers, by the way, which is the other thing I really like about Final Destination. They never reveal how people are going to die in the trailer. So seeing the trailer, usually you see the whole movie and know what's going to happen. Not in Final Destination. Saw a drawing of a plane, though? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, I really like the premise in this movie. Basically, this one disaster in this movie apparently started everything that happens throughout. And I'm not going to explain how that is. I'm going to let the movie explain that to you when you see it. But it's really awesome how it ties everything together. And like, I just think it's really cool that after all these years, the last one was 13 years ago. The last movie was 13 years ago. After all these years, we get something that ties it all together and tries something new with the idea, with the formula. And I do think it's a lot of fun. I do highly recommend it. You should go check it out. My favorite Final Destination is probably Final Destination 5. Such a good movie. But the second one is the most infamous one. That log truck scene has affected people for decades. Nobody drives behind log trucks. Avoid 4. Final Destination 4 sucks balls. Just do 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Ignore number 4. It's terrible. Also, the disaster in the second one is the most realistic if you ignore all the explosions. Guys, cars don't explode on impact. I don't know if you know this, but cars do not explode on impact. Like they do in the action movies. I also really like, when it comes to Final Destination, they usually like to put deaths in there that are related to people's phobias. So like everything that people are scared of, they riff on that and make a kill sequence out of. For instance, I had an irrational fear of escalators. And in number 4, they did a kill involving an escalator. And that fucked me up. Despite that kill, 4 is still the worst of all of them. Guys, I don't like automated walkways and escalators. Like, it freaks me out. I liked being in control of my movement. So I've always had irrational fears of moving walkways and escalators. And then you also have my fear of heights, and you get the disaster in Final Destination Bloodlines. And it completely preys on that. I was cringing, I was recoiling at everything that happened in that disaster, which made it probably the best disaster, in my opinion, of any Final Destination movie. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair, Jarrell. What's up, Marcus? What do you mean, wait? What's up? Guys, here's something you'll only understand if you've seen Final Destination Bloodlines. Pennies are the devil. And that's all I'm going to say. Pennies are the devil. Don't fuck with pennies. 2 also had an elevator death. Oh yeah, I remember. A lady got decapitated because she got her head stuck in the door. I remember that one. There are some things about this movie I didn't like, though. The CG looks really bad in this one sometimes. Like, really bad. I definitely prefer when they're using practical effects in this movie. Those scenes look way better than the ones that they CG. The CG looked really bad at times in this one. Final Destination is kind of considered a dark comedy. So like a horror comedy. But this one kind of gives you a deeper connection to the characters through like a family drama aspect of it. So like some of the jokes did not match the tone that they were going for with the family drama. So the jokes fell a little flat for me. There were laugh out loud moments, but I think the comedy is less effective in this one than in other ones. You're not rooting for death as much in this one because you care about the family. Whereas in past Final Destinations, a lot of the victims are stuck up parents, annoying kids. That's not the case here. You care about these characters. So like the comedy comes off more mean-spirited than funny for me. That is my other issue with it. Guys, there are things that happened in that trailer I just showed you that do not happen in the movie at all. I'm not going to say what they are, but they don't happen in the movie at all. They were made specifically for the trailer as like a misdirect. As a misdirect to not show their entire hand, their cards. There is one standout death in this film that I will never forget. And you'll understand when you see it. It's like an 8 to 10 minute sequence, and it is insane. It is insane. I can't wait for you guys to see that death. It is so crazy. It is so crazy. You probably know what I'm talking about if you saw the movie. But no spoilers. No spoilers in chat. Hi Trunks, how you doing? But yeah, Final Destination, really fun. I do like the new stuff they tried with it, where like death has a new motive. I really like that they expanded the world and the story by doing this new motive for death. I really do like it. I wonder what they're going to do next, if they do anything at all. Oh, that's fair, Sylvie. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. If you get squeamish around gore, you definitely do not want to see this one. There is a lot of gore in this one. Says Good Husk. Don't work too hard in class, okay? Thanks for the lurk. But yeah, I think that covers everything. Looking at my notes here. I'm trying to keep documents of things I want to talk about for these sessions, because I'm really bad at coming up with stuff on the fly. The other thing is the ending in this movie, very divisive. I thought it was okay, but a lot of people are upset about this ending. So keep that in mind going in. You might not like how the film ends. And that's all I'll say about that. I will never... Thank you for the resub.
Goliath Wolf got a sub with Prime. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this kiss.
Okay. Goliath, thank you for the resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, did I do something here? That should have worked. Weird. Maybe it doesn't work with Prime subs. Maybe it doesn't work with Prime subs. That was some cake. But yeah, that was Final Destination Bloodlines for me. I do recommend it if you love the series, if you love horror, if you love gore. I don't recommend it if you're squeamish about gore and you don't like Final Destination. If you don't like Final Destination, there's nothing for you here. I will never see Terrifier, the Terrifier series. The few clips I've seen of that horror series, like the gore in those clips makes me ill. It is so gnarly. That is too much for me. That is way too much for me. So yeah, I will never see Terrifier or any of its sequels. Never, 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 ever. Never, ever. I am excited that people are asking for Art the Clown to come to DVD, though. That would be crazy. Hi, Stormkiller. How are you? I mean, if you saw it with your boyfriend, maybe you did have a good time. Because do you have somebody to, like, keep you safe in that moment? Finally awake, sort of. Fair. Well, good morning. We're going to test something to make sure this is still working. It is not still working. Guys, don't redeem anything. I have to restart a software. Don't redeem anything that's haptics enabled. Please and thank you. Oh, your boyfriend lives in the US. Oh, gotcha. I mean, you can watch movies together in VRChat. Or like in Discord. At least you'll have somebody to like talk to afterwards or like snuggle up to in VR. You know? There's always another option. If they do Art the Clown, they're definitely going to tone down the gore. They're definitely going to tone down the gore. Because I do think Terrifier is too gory for even DVD. It's going well, Yazora. Hello. I mean, you could always watch it in desktop. VR, you don't need VR to play VRChat, guys. I don't know if you know that, but it is true. Let me try something else here. Wow! Okay, that works. All right, that's connected. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Guys, remember Indigo Park? Remember that game with Rambley the Raccoon? A teaser trailer came out. We can look at that. I'm loving this environment in this one. Great atmosphere. And the music's really good too. Ew, Lloyd. Otters! There's Rambley. And there's the big bad of this one. Finley. That was Finley, y'all. So yeah, that's coming. That's exciting. That's exciting. But yeah, I'm excited about that one. I really like the first chapter. And I'm excited to see where they go with this one. I am a bit worried that we'll end up having to swim. Me being scared of drowning and monsters in the water and all. I'm realizing now I have a lot of phobias that are constantly exploited with video games and movies. Hi, Gadget. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. The graphics in this one look really good in this chapter. I do wonder if that's what it's going to look like in game. It did say that it was pre-rendered footage. So keep that in mind. Keep your expectations in check. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but it's coming out. Yeah, I'm excited for Indigo Park Chapter 2. Who else is excited for that? How you doing, Gadget? I don't know what that phrase means, Sylvie. The otter sign by Rambly is probably going to lead to a reference to his voice actor, Otterboy VA. Or it is a reference. Oh, is that why Rambly was waving underneath the sign? You know, that checks out. That makes sense. Hi, Dark Caves. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gadget. Hopefully you feel better soon. Keep vibing, keep vibing. It's coming and so am I. Oh, got you, got you. Wow. So did you guys like Yappy Dog Time? Do you guys like Yappy Dog Time? It's gonna be every stream during the week, except for special streams. We will do an hour of just chatting. Thanks for the alert, Gadget. Have a good day. I've also been setting up stuff behind the scenes for some stuff that I can't announce yet. I will probably do another round of mod applications very soon because I'm going to need mods for the foreseeable future for something that I cannot announce yet. But as soon as I can announce it, I will let you know. It's very exciting. I'm very excited to do this opportunity. That's all I will say. You love yapping? Let's keep yapping. Let's keep yapping. Just keep yapping. Just keep yapping. In 5 minutes, we are going to play the ads and get set up for Dead by Daylight. I will queue in Dead by Daylight as killer to get it started, and then we'll come back in. I do have some stuff about DVD that I want to talk to while in queue. We're also going to be doing words on stream while we're in queue for killer. So you got that to look forward to. What else? At some point, I might switch to doing some art while in queue. So that's an option as well. We will keep the stream going despite the long queues. Don't you love long queues in games? Imagine if they added Indigo Park to DVD. I don't think Indigo Park is big enough yet for that. I think Indigo Park needs time to cook. It needs time to cook still. I think we're closer to getting like Poppy playtime in DVD than we are to Indigo Park, if that makes any sense. I would love to have Indigo Park featured in DVD though. That would be awesome. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sylvie. Oh, keep your hands to yourself, Trunks. But yeah, that would be super cool, Yazara. Keep your hands to yourself, Trunks. All right, guys. In a couple minutes here, we're gonna do our 3-minute break. I'm gonna queue up as killer in Dead by Daylight during that break to get the queue started, and then we're gonna dive into some gaming. It's gaming time. I do apologize, but we're not going to be able to do duos in 2v8 because apparently running duos in 2v8 makes the queue longer. So there's that. That's valid, Sylvie. There's no pressure to do that. There's no pressure to do that. As much as I would love to be able to like queue with people for DBD 2v8 killer, unfortunately it does make the queue longer. So that's not gonna happen this time. Next iteration of 2v8 killer is supposed to let you play Survivor while you wait. So potentially we will be able to do it then, but that's gonna be sometime in summer is when that iteration's coming out. There are no perks. I gotta disable that redeem, actually. Thank you for reminding. Oh, it is disabled. Sweet. I already disabled it. Okay, keep your butts to yourself. Rephrasing. Keep Diffuse's butt to diffuse itself? But yeah, we'll be doing DVD 2v8. But we got to do our 3-minute break and ad break to disable pre-rolls. I will queue up as killer as soon as those ads start. I'm going to queue up as Wraith. And no, let's do Spirit. I want to do Spirit Fearmonger. All right, guys, we're going to do our 3-minute ad and break to get up away from the computer before we start gaming. I will see you guys in 3 minutes. And that's the end of the Yappy Dog segment.